Just for a minute, can you please turn it down? Both my sons, Ethan and Logan, have Fragile X syndrome. Fragile X is a genetic condition which causes intellectual disability, learning and behavioural challenges which they'll struggle with for the rest of their lives.
I'm Professor Andrew Whitehouse. I lead the Developmental Disorders Research Team at the Telethon Kids Institute. So to understand sensory processing problems, we first have to understand sensory processing. In our everyday, we're bombarded by sensory information. It's actually one of the joys of life. Right now, I'm smelling coffee, I'm seeing lights and colours, I'm hearing the hum of an office. For me, it's the chorus of life. It's something really enjoyable, but that's because in my brain, I've got an ability to process that information and make meaning from it, so I'm not scared of it. People with developmental disabilities sometimes have difficulty in processing all of that information, so they're overwhelmed by that. It's not negative behaviour, it's understandable behaviour once you understand what's going on in their brain.
Yeah, what's happening here? What's all this about?
Videos.
Videos. They're videoing you, aren't they?
So Adam's been coming to Kids Are Kids since he was 6 months, where he got OT, physio and speech.
Well, my name's Beck and this is Lily. And Lily is how old?
7.
You're 7. And we've been coming to Kids Are Kids since you were 6 weeks old, since you were a baby. Since you were a baby?
Daddy.
Yeah. And now you're a big girl.
Ow!
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Amy. This is my little girl Ruby. Ruby's 3.5 and she has cerebral palsy, epilepsy and global developmental delay. Ruby can't talk yet and she's unable to walk unaided, so she walks with her little K-walker frame.
Tonight we're hoping to raise enough funds to build Kids Are Kids a purpose-designed sensory wing. In the wing there'll be 2 rooms. There'll be a calming room which will allow children to go into when they're overwhelmed and overstimulated. They can go into this room which the lights will be dim, there'll be soft music playing and they'll be able to calm their emotions. And then there'll be a stimulating room where the kids can go in to energise and stimulate their senses and see bright lights and music playing and give them different things to engage in a very safe environment. Kids Are Kids have made such a difference in our boys' lives that we wanted to give back and at the same time create this awareness out there that we as family didn't know about.
Her school has awesome facilities. Do you love the sensory room?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do in the sensory room? Twinkle, twinkle lights. Is that what happens?
Yeah.
And do you have fun in the sensory room?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just think if a sensory room was to be a part of Kids Are Kids, it would not only benefit Adam, but also so many other families here that would really rely on it and benefit from it.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, getting closer.
Our goal as therapists, as researchers, as parents, as community members is to help our kids with developmental disability, reach the highest potential possible. To do that, we need to find different ways to help these kids learn. Sensory processing room is absolutely critical to that. The best therapy places in the world have these rooms. We are the best place in the world, in Perth. Kids Are Kids. We want this to be the best place in the world. That's why we need this sensory processing room.
A sensory room would really help Ruby because I see it as somewhere that we could have her therapy sessions and somewhere where I could maybe make an appointment and we could just come and she can discover and learn and play. Seeing Ruby's face when she sees things like that with the lights, the sounds, the textures, moving things, her face just absolutely lights up and yeah, so I love I love just seeing the enjoyment on her face because she can't do the activities that every other kid can do, so.
I spend a lot of my days swinging, spinning, tipping him upside down, deep pressure movement, just to try and build that into his day to try and keep his senses at a level that he won't get overwhelmed and we don't have the huge meltdowns. It's very draining. It's overwhelming as a mum because you don't know what's wrong with them and you don't know how to fix it sometimes. Luke and I are just so overwhelmed with all the support we've received for our foundation, and we hope that everyone here tonight will dig deep and help us see the dream of building a sensory wing at Kids Are Kids come through, so that we can help all these amazing kids and their family reach their full potential.